Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT, NXT HeatWave Predict the Outcome special. We're going to get to the NXT HeatWave match previews and predictions. Coming up to the big event coming your way tonight. HeatWave coming your way from Boston. I'm the headline by this match, the NXT Championship match, will be online. Challenger Ron Evans will take on Oba Femi for the NXT Championship. Can Javon shock the world and become NXT Champion? We'll see. Also, too, another main event that I'm looking forward to. Jordynne Grace taking on one-on-one against Blake Monroe at the Blake cost Jordynne her chance and opportunity to become NXT Women's Champion. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started with Predict the Outcome right here, right now, for HeatWave. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, KJ Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Joined in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect and our platforms as well, social platforms and social channels. Don't forget to use the hashtag Pro Wrestling. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Let's get to the root of the problem. Let's get to the root of the issue right now with the HeatWave Predict the Outcome special. All right, NXT HeatWave coming your way from Boston, near the Loud Center in Boston. All right, we get things started with this. This is a match that I'm looking forward to seeing. Just been built up so good. Jordynne Grace take on Blake Monroe, the newest star. Blake Monroe, better known as Mariah May back in AEW, but she's Blake Monroe now. They said never trust nobody. Well, Jordynne Grace was involved in a championship match back in Evolution. She was close to winning the NXT Women's Championship until Blake Monroe's jealousy got underway, and Blake Monroe decided to attack Jordynne Grace, knocking her with the belt. Jordynne Grace did not win the NXT Women's Championship that night, and Jordynne Grace always set to have a vendetta against this one, Blake Monroe, who's lovely but deadly as well. Blake Monroe did the impossible by just turning on folk. And Jordynne Grace wanted answers, and Jordynne Grace wanted to get her hands on Blake Monroe until general manager Ava told Jordynne that, hey, you'll get your chance at her. And look at her right here. Jordynne Grace was trying to get her while it was raining and stuff. Jordynne Grace crazy, but Jordynne Grace wants to get her hands on her one way or another. And Jordynne Grace did so this week when they had a face-to-face between the two women. Jordynne Grace wanted to show Blake Monroe that she means business. Blake Monroe brought her security guards to block Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace was kind of blocked for a minute. Jordynne Grace decided that she wanted to attack the whole security guards, and that's what she did. She attacked the whole security guards one by one until one security guard just stood there stunned, and then he just realized he knew the assignment. He got out the way and let Blake Monroe have her moment with Jordynne Grace. It was all Blake Monroe, and Blake Monroe used that physical provoke stuff. She can't get provoked. Jordynne Grace says she's going to handle her this Sunday. So I don't know. We're going to see who's going to win. I want to say Blake Monroe's going to win, and she's going to use some dirty tactics to win over Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace is going to get her receipt coming up later on, but you can tell Blake Monroe is going to win this match to solidify Blake. Blake Monroe better be really, really careful because Jordynne Grace get upset, angry, and mad. She takes her frustrations out on everybody, and I can see that happening at HeatWave coming up. So we're looking forward to seeing that as well. Another match that everyone's been buzzing about and talking about is this match right here for the Knockouts Championship. JC Jane, the double champion, the NXT Women's Champion, as well as the TNA Knockouts Champion, will defend her championship at HeatWave against two TNA stars that wants to take the belt from her and take it back home, Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance. Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance wants the opportunity of a lifetime to do. JC Jane won the championship from Marsha back at Slammiversary, and JC Jane has been proven to be a credible champion. But JC Jane looks like she's gonna have her work cut out for her that night for real. She got to defend the championship against both competitors and stuff. I want to say look for JC Jane to retain her championship. That'll be it for JC Jane. JC Jane's gonna retain. That's why I can see JC Jane's gonna retain, and she'll look forward to see who's gonna be. And then that's what Ashley by Elegance spokesperson came out there to keep bugging her about stuff that she already know. She didn't want to know that and stand. But look for JC Jane, fatal influence to retain her championship. Get the upper hand on everyone in the division. So JC Jane is gonna keep her championship intact as well as she should have. And speaking of that, there will be a number one contenders match for JC's NXT championship. We're gonna see who's next in line to get a shot at the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match. Will it be Jayla Parker, Lola Vice, or Kiani Jordan? These three lovely women will battle for a shot to become the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship. We'll see if one of these women can do it. We see Jada Parker. Could she have a following? Or Lola Vice or Kalani Jordan? Look for I want to say Lola Vice has been gaining momentum as like she's been featured on Lucha the Triple A shows. So I want to say Lola Vice will get the upper hand. Vice will be the number one contender for the women's championship. Um, Lola Vice could take it. I can see Lola Vice shaking her rump through the ring and winning and getting an opportunity to go after the women's championship. But you never know, Jada Parker might be creeping in as well. So you never know who's gonna win, or perhaps Kiani Jordan. That's been look for to me Lola Vice winning the match and getting the Duke 1, 2, 3 to get the win. Well, speaking of that, the tag team championships will be on the line as Hank and Tank defend the tag team titles against Dark State. Dark State's been on the roll as late, feeding on the likes of Trick Williams, Javon Evans, Oba Femi, and Boots. And like this is the Dark State's moment to win some tag team gold. Dark State could perhaps win the gold. Like you see, her Dark State's been a terror as of late, and has they been for quite some time. Dark State could be the ones to win the tag team championship. They've been sending cold messages. They like the Shield in a way, but Dark State kind of go on their own and go rogue on their own. But Dark State wants this opportunity. I don't think Hank and Tank ain't got no chance in this. I look and see Dark State's going to win. I think it's going to be Dion, and another person, Cutler or something like that. They'll go for the tag team championships, and I think they'll be doing that Freebird rule. You don't know who's gonna win throughout the whole match, so they're gonna all four gonna be tag team champions, and you can tell right at Dark State is gonna win and win the tag team championships and become the new tag team champions. That's my opinion that Dark State will win the tag team championships going forward. Another match I'm looking forward to seeing is this right here, a mixed tag team match. North American champion Ethan Page teams up with SmackDown's Chelsea Green to take on Tavion Heights and LFG female winner Tamara May Steele, who both Tavion Heights and Tamara May Steele are both Olympic gold medalists. So they're kind of like paving the way with the Kurt Angle situation. I think we saw last week right here, Tavion was being belittled by Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green belittling Tavion by being a USA, and Tavion being an athlete, a proud athlete as well. Um his endurance. Tavion had a previous rivalry with his former mentor, Charlie Dixon. Tavion wanted to leave the group, and Tavion did leave the group. He at first he lost because Charlie Dixon tried to keep him in the group. Tavion found the way to win, and Tavion found this newfound confidence, newfound freedom to do what he needed to do. And Tavion getting the win and getting the do. Um, so all right, sorry folks, we had a little glitch of error, but we're back. But Tavion get this moment, and this is his moment. But this past week was Chelsea Green and Ethan Page invited both Tavion and Tamara May to a peace treaty, peace summit, and the peace summit did not go as planned. As both Tavion and Tamara May was not hearing none of it, and they didn't want to get berailed. And you can tell right here they're using Kurt Angle's move, the ankle lock on both of them. This could be the sign of what's going to happen. Look for Tavion and Tamara May Steele to get the win, and Tavion and Tamara May Steele will go on. I think Tavion will get a chance to go for the North American Championship, as well as Tamara May Steele may get some more airtime, and she'll do that. But real fun segment. But Tavion and Tamara May Steele will get the win. And that's all said and done on that one. Well, we get to this right here, the main event. This is the main event right here for the NXT Championship. As Oba Femi defends the championship against no one contender, Javon Evans. Javon Evans been trying to get a shot. He's been occupying to get a chance of a lifetime to go for the NXT Championship. He has been going through the grind. I mean, Javion has been going through it. He had to go through this man right here, Trick Williams, who knows a thing or two about winning the TNA, the NXT Championship as well, the TNA Championship, and getting to the mountain of the glory. And I think that's what Javion wants. Javion wants a shot to be in the mountain of the glory. This is his chance. Again. This man right here, Oba Femi, has been a dominant champion since winning the championship, and this is Oba's opportunity. Oba's Javion's opportunity to go after Oba, and Javion defeat Oba Femi, the mighty Oba Femi, the mighty warrior. Javion's gonna have his work cut out for him that night to go for the NXT championship. But like I said, we thought it was gonna be Trick versus Oba again, but I think they're saving that for another date again for Trick and Oba. But Javion looks like he got help this week. It was this past week. Trick Williams, we thought we were gonna get a chance to go against Javion, but it just wasn't enough for Trick. Trick Williams got distracted by Mike Santana. Mike Santana giving your boy Javion the Duke, and Javion didn't see it, but Javion capitalized with his color twice and picked Trick Williams to become the number one contender for the NXT Championship. So Oba Femi, ready and able, he'll be defending the championship against Javion coming up, and Javion will get his chance of a lifetime. Could he win the NXT Championship from Oba? It's going to be hard, but it's going to be a deadly match. It's going to be crazy. But I see no way how that Oba Femi will retain his NXT championship. Oba will keep the championship intact. He's just having a list of challenges left by right. But look for Oba Femi to retain the NXT championship as well. And that'll be it. All right, don't forget, we're gonna have this week throughout the whole entire day. We showed you the heat wave predict the outcome, as well as you should see the Forbidden Door predict outcome as well. Both of them are separate pieces, but we have it for you in store. And we'll have reviews on who won their matches, their respectful matches, and we'll just let it drop when it drops your way. But just keep a good close lookout for those specials as well. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. We're gonna leave you with Javon. Well, we're gonna leave you with this, I guess. The information that we got right here for you. So if you want to know, you got it right here in your TV screens for you. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. We'll see you.